Want to know what the buzz is about with Dogecoin? Elon Musk says he loves it, but you shouldn't buy it. Stick around and we're going to navigate the crazy world of meme coins in this episode of The Centbee Show.
Mic check. Testing. 1, 2.
Just give Kage's just a little tweak up there. It is always way softer than me.
Yo, let's do this.
Hello everybody, welcome to The Centbee Show. I'm your host Lorien Gamaroff, and my co-host is the perpetual crypto meme of all memes, Kage Memechingila. Welcome to the show.
That sounds, If you just skim through it, like someone would actually think you actually said my surname right.
Yeah. Well.
Memechingila. That sounds. How you doing, Mr. G?
No, I'm very good, thanks. It's nice to be back in the studio. We've got our Centbee crew back there. Thank you, crew.
Yeah.
And we're going to be laying down some insights into this whole idea of meme coins and what they are and what they're about. Can we invest in them? And are they legit? Are they worth anything? You know, a lot of the show is about the value of things.
Yeah.
Not just the price. A lot of things have prices.
A lot. Even valueless things. Things that have no true value. They do have a price, you know?
That's right. What you got to do is you got to find out what's the value of something.
Yeah.
Of course, if you just want to take a punt and you just want to put it all on black and you just want to spin that wheel and hope for the best, sure. I mean, that's what crypto is, right? It's a big roulette wheel in this crypto sky.
You said it. It's all gambling there, man.
Yeah. So check out our show on crypto. What is it called? Who killed Bitcoin?
Exchanges killed Bitcoin.
Yes, that was last week's show. The exchanges killed Bitcoin, and we go into how crypto exchanges have created this whole environment, making us think that crypto is all about flipping and trading and meme coins and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's just a big casino, no matter which way you look at it. So check out episode 46, and that's where we break down the whole idea of crypto exchanges. But in this show, we're going to now focus on meme coins, and we're trying to bring Satoshi's vision to the forefront, because for so long, for so many years, people have been thinking that Bitcoin is all about crypto and trading and flipping coins and making money and Lambos and moonbeams and laser beams.
Yeah.
And that is just a big distraction. It's a big red herring.
It is.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about meme coins, Mr. G, you know, I think we need to clarify BTC being the biggest.
If you're into memes, well, meme coins are right up your alley.
Straight up. And I think meme coins are like a clear sort of like description of what currently is happening. You know?
Life is a meme.
It is, Mr.
All of
G.
life.
It is. So yeah, I mean, having these meme coins sort of like summarizes like the current state.
Do you know where the word meme coins comes from? Meme.
Tell me.
The idea of memes.
Oh yeah, I mean these funny images that circulate online.
Yes, the word meme though. There's this famous biologist, Richard Dawkins, and he would speak about traits that you would inherit, like the ability to. If you look at a weaver bird, for example, it just knows how to weave a nest.
Yeah.
And where does that come from? Where does that information get passed down? Where is it in the DNA of that bird that a little baby weaver bird can be born and grow up and then suddenly decide to weave nests in just that perfect sort of way?
Yeah.
And so Richard Dawkins said, well, there's this information that can get passed down to generations.
Like DNA, basically.
If you think about DNA, we've got genes.
Yeah.
And genes are how we pass on those traits to our children. That's how we inherit it.
Yeah.
So he came up with this concept of memes, which are information traits that can get passed down, some kind of learning or innate instinctual capabilities that get passed down to the offspring.
Yeah.
Now we, instead of just having genes, DNA that gets passed down to our descendants, you can have memes, wisdom.
Yeah.
Learnings, understandings getting passed down. And so the idea of a meme, where now it's a little bit of information that gets passed around and it pervades society and it changes our culture. So that's where the word meme comes from.
Oh, that's quite insightful versus what we actually think what memes are meant to be. You know? Yeah, Ms. G, I mean, we've seen like a whole lot of these meme coins like being pumped on social media by, you know, like celebrities, like people with heavy following. And they always have like these weird names.
Yeah.
You know, like Dogecoin,
Yeah.
Shiba Inu. You know, there's a couple. And I'm sure like even people are quite aware of those. But what are they? Because, you know, when we're talking Bitcoin, we thinking that it's money, it's all of that, you know, but we are slightly confused when it comes to meme coins, because it's like, okay, there's a keyword coin. Yeah. But is it really like a coin, like a token?
Yes, good question. Exactly. When we use the word coin, it doesn't always mean that it's money or that it's meant to be used like money. And when we look at this whole idea of meme coins out there today, of course, we've got other cryptocurrencies, and we've got blockchains, we've got Ethereum, we've got Bitcoin. And meme coins are not trying to be like those currencies. A lot of them were created to be jokes or fun memes or satire or something like that. Even Dogecoin, you know, was created as a joke. And so just like we have memes today that people share, meme coins are essentially a blockchain token meme that you want to share with friends for fun. Meme coins can be a kind of fun collectible item that you have to support a community. There's a lot of community involved in meme coins. And people get together and they say, we really like this, it's really funny, and we want to spread this and share joy and all that sort of thing. So meme coins are not meant to be some kind of functional thing like a coin, like a cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, you know, digital cash. They're really just for fun. In the same way people have fun on the internet and they make funny jokes and they make funny memes, you know, little cartoons or something that is some statement on something that's going on in the world. You get a lot of these, like the NPC memes or the Pepe the Frog memes. There's just so many memes out there, and people love to share those. It's just such a fun thing to do on social networks. So here we have now a blockchain world where people can create these tokens that they can share with each other and have fun. But of course, when you have something like this, because it's attached to that whole world of crypto, people immediately think, oh, hang on, you know, maybe these things can go to the moon. And so, of course, then there's this whole speculation around them trading and stuff. But really, fundamentally, a meme coin isn't meant to be serious. It's not meant to be something that is a utility that is trying to compete with a proper blockchain. It's really just for fun. And just like, you know, people have fun on the internet.
G, that's confusing when you put it like that, because there's people putting up money on those things and hoping to make a return.
If you compare it to what this phenomenon, which is called the meme stock phenomenon, GameStop was a particular example where GameStop is just this retailer in America, and they have quite an old school business model where they sell games and consoles and apparel and accessories. And obviously with this world of people being able to download games directly to their consoles, GameStop kind of seems like the Blockbuster of video games. But what happened was, because it was a business model that was ailing, and Wall Street had put all these short bets on it, in other words, they were betting that the company would collapse, social media just took over, and suddenly there was this interest in buying GameStop, and it meant that the price went really high.
Apparently Wall Street wasn't happy.
Yes, because they were all betting that the price would go down of the stock. And so guys got together on Reddit, Wall Street Bets, and they just started talking on social media and saying, hey guys, let's pump this stock up, let's take down Wall Street, let's see if we can liquidate all these shorts. So these guys betting on the price going down, you know, they would be forced to now buy the stock at a higher value, at a higher price. And so you can just see the power of social media. And actually that speaks a lot about the state of Bitcoin today, where even Bitcoin itself has been taken over by influencers out there.
I don't see any other use to them. Like, it's just like all fun and games online. Like, is that it?
Well, that's where they come from. You know, the idea of having a meme coin based on fun, humor, satire. Yes, that's where they come from. But just because they are inherently valueless, they don't have any utility. It doesn't mean that people don't look at them as a way to trade and to benefit from the volatility. You see, the fact that they don't have any value, and we've spoken many times about BTC not having any value, which means it's volatile. And so the same thing goes for meme coins, where there is no use for them. People aren't actually taking those meme coins and using them in commerce or anything like that. And so it's very volatile, you know, depending on the fields for the day. And of course, with everything, there's always whales out there who like to pump and dump on these markets. And so there's a lot of volatility, and that means that people see an opportunity there. This thing is going up 10% in one day, down 10%, up 20%. What a perfect place to now make a little bit of cash if we can trade that volatility. So if we do again talking about the difference between price and value, meme coins have a price, but they don't have any intrinsic value. Although you can say that the speculators will see value there because they'll be able to, you know, speculate on that price. And of course, the usual problems that come with these kinds of cryptos, the regulatory issues, these are the things that still will impact these meme coins. Even though they're fun, government regulators will look at them and say, look, you can still trade them, you can still send them around the world, you can still transfer value in them. And so they're still going to have the same issues that just normal cryptos will have, those that are trying to be utility cryptos or BSV. Anything that involves finance will of course always be regulated. And meme coins, you know, even though they're not thought of as currency, they still get traded as currency, and people can still launder money if they want in it. So that's the thing about meme coins. It's just this big opportunity that speculators out there have found, because all these cryptos, these meme coins, the big ones, do get traded on exchanges.
They do.
So now it's just another coin that can be pumped and dumped.
So I guess it's a normal thing in this day and age. Big guys like your Elons, they pump it, you know, they push specific coins, you know. So that's like a game basically for them.
Yeah, well, that's the game of social media influencing. Now, I don't think Elon is trying specifically to pump Dogecoin. I think what he thought when he got into Dogecoin was that he liked the idea of digital crypto payments, but BTC couldn't do it. And Dogecoin, it's not actually a coin that is used a lot. And the thing about coins that are not really used have very low volumes. It means that the fees are a lot lower because there isn't any
activity.
There's no activity to congest the network or anything like that when miners have to raise the price of the fees. And so he thought, well, Dogecoin is a nice low cost digital currency, and so why don't I also get into this and see how we can use Dogecoin to sell Teslas or something like that. He liked that idea, but that was because unfortunately BTC killed the idea in everybody's minds that Bitcoin was meant to be digital cash. But of course, Elon, you know, that dream still lives on in BSV. So if you are still looking at a regulatory compliant, scalable, stable, low-cost blockchain, then ditch this Dogecoin stuff and get into BSV, because that's where it's at.
Straight up. Ms. G, I mean, when we're talking social media and meme coins, we all know that, you know, it breeds a ground for a lot of opportunity, and some is like illicit opportunities. So what are the risks that could be in that space? Because, I mean, it has, these meme coins have a short lifespan. They're in this week, next week it's out. Oh, I guess you would see them once you dived in and you got exit scammed or something. So the thing now, of course, is that anybody can make a meme coin. And in fact, even BSV has ways that you can create tokens and give them a name and a brand and whatever, and suddenly you've got this meme coin. Because they're so easy, anybody can do it. It's not like a commercial entity that's coming out and writing code and auditing that code and making sure it's secure. Really, it's just, you know, very often just a bunch of young people coming up with a funny idea, creating a coin, you know, on Ethereum or something. You can tell by the names, man.
I mean, anything that can grab attention. So they will just go and maybe download some code and create a blockchain. And now people will look at this and start wanting to trade it and stuff. They don't realize that behind the scenes, there's very little security. It's just a bunch of enthusiasts, sometimes kids even, just messing about. And so if you were to now use one of these cryptos, you might find that there's bugs or something, and you lose your coins, or somebody's got a back door in the smart contract, and suddenly all your coins get stolen. It's just so ripe for that sort of behavior, because there are no people behind the meme coin that are looking to create long-term value for people. Really, as you said, these things just come and go. They can be here one day, be a big fad, everybody gets excited, and then the next day they're just gone. The typical kind of scam you can get nailed on is that exit scam. So somebody will come out with an idea and they'll say, we've got this new meme coin or this new blockchain and it's going to be great, it's going to solve world hunger and cancer and all that kind of stuff. And then people will send them money to be early on the token distribution. And what will happen is the guys who created the token suddenly just disappear.
They cash out and disappear.
These pseudonymous people, nobody knows who they are. They've just taken all this money and they've exit scammed. That's an exit scam.
That's an exit scam.
You raise money from people, promising them a whole lot of cool stuff in your meme coin, and then you just disappear.
And that seems like that's the culture these days.
Well, everybody wants to get rich quick. Nobody wants to spend years working hard and building a business. People get scammed when they buy these meme coins as pumps and dumps. You know, normally what happens is it's very low volumes that get traded on these exchanges. And so it's very easy for somebody to come in and buy up a lot of tokens at a very high value. It then makes the price look all like spiking and everyone gets FOMO and wants to dive in. And then what happens is it gets really high and then the guys behind the scenes just dump.
Pumpermentals.
It's the pumpermentals in action, and the price just goes down to the floor and crashes. And often what happens with these meme coins is it never recovers. They just die.
They never do, because that's why I was saying they always have a short lifespan. In this week, next week there's a new one. You can't even keep up.
That's it.
So Mr. we have Ethereum, we have BTC. But what is the difference between meme coins and Ethereum and BTC?
So really, when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, those blockchains are trying to create a platform where people can build things on top of them. If you just look at Ethereum, Ethereum wants to be a platform for people to create meme coins. And there are many meme coins that are actually created on top of Ethereum. Of course, then they have the problem with Ethereum because Ethereum has high fees, it's unreliable. But at the end of the day, Ethereum is not trying to be a meme coin on its own, although I would say it is. Same with BTC.
They all are.
Ethereum is trying to become a platform for people to be able to create meme coins and other tokens, NFTs, anything that you want to now use the smart contracting platform in a decentralized way, then that's what Ethereum is trying to do. And BTC, of course, is trying to be digital gold, the store of value. Really, it's storing nothing. And of course, BSV now, when you talk about Bitcoin, real Bitcoin, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin SV is also trying to be a kind of a platform or a protocol that can then be used to build tokens and other businesses on top of it. So Bitcoin SV is actually a really good blockchain if you wanted to build a token, if you wanted to create a meme coin, because the fees are so low. And of course, Bitcoin SV now is pushing millions of transactions per second.
Terranode,
yes, with Terranode, and even I've heard now billions are around the corner.
It's there, Mr. G. BSV is the future, man.
So that's really, what we're talking about. When we talk about a meme coin, we're just talking about this fun little token that represents something that's meaningful to people at a specific time, and people want to have fun with and want to share. When we're talking about these other blockchains, they're trying to become utility blockchains that can serve a purpose or many purposes. And that's really the fundamental difference. Now, of course, we keep saying, BTC is a meme coin.
The biggest.
And we can reasonably say that because BTC is not trying to become a platform that is a utility platform. It's too expensive. It's too unreliable. If you have a transaction, you don't know if it's going to be processed in that next block. So you don't have a reliable blockchain. And BTC is not trying to become that.
It's not. And they make it clear every day, actually.
Yes, they're making it clear. BTC is meant to be gold, a store of value that you don't transact with. You buy it and you hodl it. You never look at it, and I don't know, in their minds, they think that this is now a very valuable thing. Well, I mean, anyone can see through it, but let's just give them that. BTC is a meme coin.
It is.
BTC is the #1 meme coin in the world today.
And the funny thing is, it's all camouflaged with big profile people. Like everyone who's someone in Hollywood or whether it's
or BlackRock or
you get what I'm saying, Mr. G? They literally are backing it, and we all know why. You know, like for me, I've always said like it's just the biggest meme. It just looks sophisticated, you know, with the conferences and stuff like that,
and the news, finance journalists talking about it, and the ETF.
So I don't get it, like why people don't actually see it for what it is. It's a meme coin.
Yes, and you don't even have to be a learned economist to see that. You can be a child calling out the emperor's not wearing any clothes. So
straight up.
Yeah, Bitcoin SV is that platform that can, if you want a meme coin, go for it. If you want it to be cheap and you want it to work, dive in there. But you can stay clear of the BTC meme coin because you know, there's not much you can do with it.
Yeah, Ms. G. I mean, it also makes sense. Like if maybe we were to build memes on the BSV blockchain, because again, the cost of it's very cheap and stuff. Yeah. So it would be like a fun aspect of it versus it being a whole price thing, you know, a whole speculation thing. But it would be like, actually, this is what it's meant for. That little fun element in the social media, you know, of sharing these funny images and stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And if you want a blockchain to be able to do that, then go and check out Bitcoin SV. It's so cheap, it's so easy to use, and there's so many resources out there now. There's a lot of learning resources on the bsvblockchain.org website, and there's learning materials and software and libraries of code in different languages. So if you want to create a meme coin, I mean, we've got nothing against meme coins. They are just fun. We're fun-loving Bitcoiners, right?
Yeah, we're not party people, poopers, man. Especially when it comes to, you know, like the technology, Mr. G. We actually, you know, encourage people to build and understand the technology, because that's what it's about. That's also what we believe where the true wealth lies, you know, versus just having to listen to these guys on social medias with their lies and speculations, yo. This is your real BSV plug. Remember to plug your friends and also check out the app on the stores, yo. Mobile money on fire. So yeah, Mr. G, I mean, we've spoken about Ethereum being one of the blockchains where these meme coins are built on, and we also spoke about how it would be better to build on BSV. But what other blockchains are there? Because I'm sure there's quite a lot of them.
Yes, every blockchain out there is trying to become some kind of platform that can provide an opportunity for people to create tokens. And meme coins being so fun and social media driven, this is just the in thing. And so these blockchains are trying to provide that platform. And probably the most popular one is the Binance chain. Binance has its own blockchain with its own coin.
That's actually news to me.
Yeah. And so they are trying to create this platform for meme coins, but they've got problems of their own, as do every one of those blockchains. People think that Binance, you know, being centralized, it's not a blockchain like Ethereum or BTC or BSV, which is supposed to be decentralized.
Yes.
And so Binance being owned by Binance, a proprietary network, people have a problem with that. And of course, when you have a centralized network, one of the things that decentralization helps with is security. Because if you have a decentralized network, you can't just hack one machine and get access to the whole network. Now with Binance, what has happened in the past is, because it is a centralized network, there have been security breaches in the past.
Hacked,
so people are, you know, looking at Binance, but it has these problems, centralization and security. And then Solana is also a blockchain that is also quite popular, but it just consistently seems to go down, you know, every few days, every few weeks. This blockchain just seems to grind to a halt, and everyone, you know, starts laughing about it on social media. So clearly we haven't seen much success on Solana's front, even though the community seems to be quite strong.
It is quite strong.
And then there's Cardano. That is a Charles Hoskinson. He was in fact one of the co-founders of Ethereum, and he left Ethereum and started his own blockchain. But there, the development is very slow, and people aren't really diving into Cardano, even though it's going out of its way also to be a kind of compliance blockchain, but it's just not making so much progress. And then, you know, a whole host of others, Tron, which is a Justin's Sun blockchain. So all these blockchains, to become something that people look at as credible and worthwhile, they need to have projects built on top of them.
Because I get your point when you're saying at least there's been some activity on Ethereum. You know, like there's been at least people trying to build, even though we can't compare to the original protocol, like the activity that side, you know. But there should be some form of activity that entices utility.
Yes, if you have a blockchain that isn't being used, then why would people find value in it? And this is a lesson for BTC. You know, BTC doesn't want to be used. You know, in fact, BTC is even trying to stop people transacting on the blockchain by pushing those transactions to Lightning Network. The whole idea of value, again, is the question. If Binance wants to be a valuable blockchain, or if Solana or Cardano wants to be a useful, valuable blockchain, it needs people using it. That's what makes something valuable. It's not just the scarcity, it's the demand to be used. And so all of these blockchains desperately want to be vindicated, or for people to see, okay, hang on, this blockchain does have value and that token is worth investing in. And so they are encouraging these meme coins, mostly because a meme coin doesn't need a business model. It's hard to attract businesses over to your blockchain when you need to prove things like, is it stable? Is it reliable?
Is it scalable?
Is it low cost? Is it scalable? So none of these blockchains are able to demonstrate those features yet. And so none of them have been able to demonstrate why you would want to invest in something like this and why there's value there. The best thing they can do is go for NFTs and go for meme coins.
It makes sense.
Because that's not business. That's just fun. It doesn't matter if you have a meme coin and now the network is down for 24 hours. Because it's not like you're trying to use that blockchain in your business on a daily basis. You can't have an unreliable blockchain. And of course, you can't have an unstable blockchain. One where the protocol rules change. You might build your meme coin on a blockchain. Suddenly they change the rules and your meme coin is broken. It doesn't work anymore. So none of these blockchains are being able to demonstrate commercial use.
Mr. G, for me, it's so confusing, man, because we're talking, like we were saying, close to 1 billion transactions with BSV. How is that not public knowledge?
Well, it is if you're looking for it. Unfortunately, with Bitcoin SV, you know, there's just so much misinformation and also social media negative influence around BSV. Just remember that people don't want regulatory compliant blockchains.
I guess,
The whole thing about blockchain that people like drank, that Kool-Aid flavor, was that this has got nothing to do with regulation. It's fighting regulation. It's anti-regulation. And when BSV comes out and says, no, we want to create a world that has a single blockchain that is regulated and is governed and follows the rules.
Sit back.
It's like, hide that.
Sit back.
We don't want that. That's crypto speaking.
Because also to the point that one of our users said, he mentioned as if we are promoting a government. You know, like ideology or protocol, basically.
Like a government control device.
But what he didn't understand is that's originally how the protocol was built. BSV
is not built to control people. It's built to reduce fraud, to eliminate fraud, and to increase transparency. Now, a lot of people will not like that. They'll say it's like a CBDC. I don't want government knowing everything I'm doing and controlling me. Yes, that's true, we don't. But Bitcoin is not meant to be a tool that can be used to control people. It's meant to be a tool that people can use. And we live in a world where regulators want to regulate. And we can't avoid that. So when Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin, he didn't want this to be an underground tool, no matter what anybody says. He didn't want this to be a tool that people can use to launder money, to hide money from government, to hide money from the tax man. He didn't want that. He wanted this to be a tool that could be used by every person in every business and could eliminate fraud. Now, that, as well as it goes for the commercial enterprise who's using BSV, the government can be satisfied in thinking there's no fraud. But it works for government too. You see, we also want government to not be fraudulent.
What I appreciate about this whole technology, Mr. G, is that, like we were saying, Satoshi thought this through. Because it doesn't only hold us as citizens accountable, but it sort of breeds an honest environment for everyone, including government,
and
accountability. You know, because if the government uses the blockchain, that means we can also access that information and see all the activities that are happening there.
Yes, and that is how a blockchain is going to become truly valuable. If people use it, and people are not going to be using something that could potentially get them into trouble. Now, a lot of these privacy coins like Monero, they call them private, but they're actually anonymous. It's just the word private is just used. They want to say, no, we're not anonymous, we're private. Meanwhile, they're anonymous. Nobody's going to use that. No, and those blockchains will never be valuable. Now, when it comes to meme coins and stuff, yes, it doesn't have to be functional or useful to us, a meme coin. If I see a meme, I can get enjoyment from having that and sharing it. So fine, meme coins, if people are just sharing little tokens, no problem. But as soon as you are using meme coins to trade and to transfer value, you're going to need a reliable blockchain. And none of the blockchains we've mentioned, Binance or Ethereum or Tron or Solana, none of those have the reliability for you to use your meme coins in a way beyond just fun. Because fun doesn't need reliability. But if you do want to create meme coins, if you do want to create tokens that are useful to people, whatever, maybe it's concert tickets or anything that you want to tokenize, you need a reliable blockchain for that. But more than that, you need a regulatory compliant blockchain, one that is transparent. And Bitcoin SV, through proof of work, a very important concept in Bitcoin, which is where miners, big entities, have large infrastructure. They are maintaining the network. They are accountable to law enforcement and regulation. They are the ones who make sure that everything is honest and can operate. So just going back to these other blockchains, they are trying to get people to believe in them and to see value in those blockchains. And so meme coins are their number one product, the number one thing that they support. But the only reason why you can do that on those blockchains is because meme coins are not meant to be a reliable utility token.
That's quite clear, Mr. G. I mean, I hope it's actually more clearer to our viewers because, guys, we've been mentioning that BTC is not the real Bitcoin. So every time we mention Bitcoin, we're talking about the original protocol, BSV.
BTC is the ultimate meme coin.
Ultimate, like the biggest of them all.
I mean, just take a look at those Bitcoiners, those BTCers, with their laser eyes and their,
with suits,
all their slogans.
Yeah, slogans with their suits and Lamborghinis and stuff. Problem is that the world has become so materialistic, Mr. G. We think, something with value is just these things, but utility itself draws value. Because if something
creates value,
it creates value. Because I mean, if we can send money all the way across to the US at a fraction of what we normally send, that should be our future.
Yes, or if you can track goods through a supply chain, if you can ensure integrity of systems, data systems, if you can secure your systems, if you can own your own data, those are all useful things that add value to my life.
Definitely.
And I'm going to want to use that. Right now, there's only one blockchain in town, Bitcoin SV.
Straight up.
You got your meme coins, bring them. They can handle it. You can have your billions of meme coins trading and doing whatever.
And that's the beauty of BSV because of the scaling, Mr. G, it even has, the capacity to accommodate such things.
Yes, exactly. So I challenge you to go and find a blockchain that actually works. And the only one you're going to find is Bitcoin SV. So check it out.
Straight up. So guys, remember to download the Centbee app on the stores, Huawei, iOS, Android. Just make sure you get the latest version, Don't miss out on all the coolest features there. Chat pay, get paid in BSV with payment requests. So just check out the chat pay feature, man. Super cool feature where you get to split payments with your friends. When you hang out, sometimes it's quite heavy when the bill is just on you. So yeah, just check out the app, plug your friends. And also check out the shop, man. There's cool stuff that you can purchase there. Your daily essentials, whether it's, clothes, games, whatever. Literally every aspect of your life. You can be living off BSV with Centbee, guys. So just remember to check it out in the stores and also remember to plug your friends, Mobile money on fire. We're going to be stepping into this week's socials. Cool. So our first one comes from Such Cool Wow. And they're saying, really good one. Always fun, simple, and informative. This is my favorite show in this network.
Great. The pseudonym sounds like a meme coin. Such cool.
Wow.
That's about as Dogecoin, Shiba Inu you can get. Thanks, such cool now. Thanks for the cool comment. And we're glad this is your favorite show in the network.
Yeah.
We're trying to make these concepts a little bit easier to understand and fun to listen to. So thanks for watching, and we appreciate the comment.
Thanks, yo. Such cool. Wow. It reminds me of that meme coin.
Yes.
Meow.
Oh, meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our second one comes from Bridget, and she's saying the best Bitcoin SV content. Keep it up. Love it.
Thanks, Bridget. Thanks for the comment. And we hope to keep delivering.
Yeah, man. And also, Mr. G, I'm just liking the support we're getting from the peeps, man. That's what keeps us going.
We're getting such great support. We're getting our subscribers are climbing, our likes are climbing, our views are climbing, everything's climbing up. And we just love that, and it's making us just want to work harder and deliver better content for you guys. So thanks for that. We appreciate it.
Straight up. Thanks, Bridget. Yeah, our third one comes from Born Nemesis. They're saying the world is run by thieves and liars. BTC exemplifies the fact exceptionally.
Yeah, I would say that it's not so much thieves and liars, but people who just don't understand. You know, there's a misunderstanding in BTC. People have really bought into this idea of digital scarcity and the idea that gold itself is no more than just an idea. And so that's why it's easy for them to say, well, let's look at BTC as digital gold. It's not about its use, gold. It's not about its utility. It's about the scarcity.
Yeah.
And so it's just because people are confused. I like to think of even guys like the biggest shills on earth, Michael Saylor, Max Kaiser, all these guys.
Yeah.
I don't think of them as liars or thieves. I think of them as also just naive, idealistic, and misinformed.
Yeah.
They really see a problem in the world, and they believe that BTC can solve the problem. Unfortunately, there's a big gap in their understanding, and it's unfortunate because they're such big influences.
Big.
Yeah.
These are big influences.
That's right. Yeah. So as with everything, you know, just don't believe everything you hear on the internet, especially these big guys out there that just look like they have it all under, wrap. They know exactly what's going on. Even the most famous, the most powerful.
Yeah.
Look at Elon Musk. He doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
So don't believe everything he says. Go and do your own research. Watch shows like the Centbee Show, and all you can do is just equip yourself with information, arm yourself with the knowledge that you need to make the right decisions, and you can genuinely profit from this whole crypto craze in the right way.
Cool. Straight, guys. You heard it from Mr. Gio. Our last one comes from Crescenda Babira. Is this the Crescenda?
The one and only.
What? That's awesome. I shout out to you, Crescenda. She's saying, well done to the Centbee Show. This is why I always hang out here. Just truth, no filters.
Thanks, Chris. We love you, Chris. Chris is the community social media manager at the Bitcoin Association.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job there, spreading information and sharing BSV knowledge.
This is like a global community.
Yes, it is. We're all trying to grow this space, especially us in Bitcoin SV. We see how valuable Satoshi's Bitcoin can be to the world. And we all want that vision. We all want to live Satoshi's vision. We don't want to live crypto's vision, because that's just going to bring poverty and despair and fraud and horribleness to the world. Crypto is a disease. It's a cancer. And it's eating away at Satoshi's vision. And we need to recover what he shared with us and the knowledge that he gave us. And so organizations like the BSV Association, their entire reason for living and for existing is to make sure that people fully understand Satoshi's vision and what is possible on BSV blockchain. And really what's possible is world changing. It's something that can enable millions of people to earn income from around the world, to reduce the cost of transactions, to build new business models that are more reliable, more secure, more efficient. And so we're all in this together. The Centbee Show is we're doing our part here, the BSV Association, and Cress is doing her part there as well. And Brett's also a part of that.
Yeah.
If you go watch our Brett Banfi show, you're going to hear more about the Bitcoin Association. And yes, we all have a responsibility here, and we all have a voice, and we all have something we can contribute to Satoshi's vision and the spreading of that vision. Of course, we're in it together. We're all in the fight together.
Soldiering on, man.
Soldiering on.
Yo, Mr. G, I think we've actually come to the end of our show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was fun to talk about meme coins. They are definitely there to have fun with. We certainly wouldn't say that any of them are worth investing in.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to support the community around that meme coin, go for it. But I think the most important thing is, if you want to be in the meme coin business, if you even want to create meme coins, then check out BSV blockchain. It really has everything you need to be able to build a reliable meme coin. And you don't have to worry about gas fees like on Ethereum, or a network going down all the time like Solana. You've got this reliable blockchain that is proving to be able to process millions of transactions per second at extremely low cost around the world. There are tons of resources you can go and find on the bsvblockchain.org, as well as other community-driven projects.
Yeah.
So there's nothing stopping you from diving in today and seeing if you can create the next coolest fun meme coin.
Yeah.
If we see that you've built a meme coin on BSV, let us know, and we'll highlight you on the show. We're very keen to see what you guys are doing with meme coins, because, you know,
Mr. G, just to clarify something, we don't give financial advice. It's protocol advice. Yeah, so people need to get it clear.
Yes, exactly. Protocol advice. I like that. Yes. This is the show where you're going to get protocol advice. We give you protocol advice, not financial advice.
None of that.
Okay, great. Well, Kage,
Mr. G,
thanks for the show. Appreciate it. That was good times.
Sure.
And I want to just not only thank you, I want to thank the Centbee crew behind there. Hey, Centbee crew. All right. Thanks for being part of the show.
They're shy.
Yes, and making the show possible. And we want to thank all of you watching the Centbee Show and sharing it with your friends and telling people about it. Thanks for your comments and your likes and subscribes. We're here. We're going to be back again next Friday. So be sure to tune in to the next episode of the Centbee Show. See you soon. And it's wraps. Wrap it. Bitcoin, Satoshi's vision.